Hi friends, Michelle here, and today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about my 6 tips for how to make reading a habit in your life. The reason I decided to do this video is because lately I've seen a lot of booktubers making content around how to read more, how to read faster, why people love books but they don't ever read them, why we buy books and never read them, how to make reading a habit, and so forth. So this is my take on practical tips that everybody can do to make reading books a habit in your everyday life and how to really enjoy it. I don't think I really need to get into the benefits of reading. I think we're all aware of all that. You know, stress reduction, how to think more broadly, how to have better conversations, better vocabulary, literacy in general. The reasons are endless of why reading can enrich your life. So here's my 6 tips on how to make reading books a habit. Number 1, I think the most important thing, no matter what your interests are, is to find something that you really love to read about, whether it be a comic book, manga, a novel, a story collection, what have you. That's not as important. I think first and foremost is just thinking about what you're really interested in, things about the world, whether it be geography or romantic relationships or things you enjoy watching in TV or movies. That can give you inspiration for your next great book. So once you kind of have an idea of what really interests you, then you can move on to my next tip, which is to find someone at a bookstore, an independent bookstore, or a library that you can have a face-to-face conversation with. A lot of people do a Google search when looking to find their next great book. And what you usually get if you search, say, best sci-fi books of 2025, you're going to get a list from someone who doesn't know you, who you don't have a chance to really talk to or explain what your reading tastes are or what interests you. And a lot of these people like Oprah or, Reese's Book Club, they promote certain types of books all the time. So I don't feel you're going to get as personalized of a recommendation from doing a Google search as you would in going to a library or a bookstore and having a face-to-face with someone who's just as passionate about books and reading as you might be. So go have a conversation with a real live human. That's tip number 2. Number 3. Don't get hung up on labels or genres or types of books, because from the get-go, if you do that, you're already putting yourself in a box and you're really going to limit your options as far as finding a great book to read for yourself. And like I said, if you don't have a great book that interests you, you're not going to make it a habit. So yeah, don't limit yourself by saying, I'm only going to read nonfiction. I'm only going to read, books about aliens or what have you. Just be open-minded. Tip number 4, be very deliberate. Make a decision. Decide today, Tuesday, the whatever of June, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read on my sofa for 20 minutes. Make a decision and do it. You'd be surprised. After you have a day or two of being deliberate about reading under your belt, it's like a snowball effect. You'll want to do it. You'll look forward to it. If it's something you enjoy, you'll want to take that time and maybe increase that time every day. So being as deliberate about reading as you are about exercise, brushing your teeth, eating at a certain time of day will help you make it a habit. My next tip, set a timer on your phone. Now I know this sounds, you've probably heard this 1,000 times, but honestly, it really works. I think the main reason why it works is because if you know you have a timer set, you're not going to be distracted thinking of all the other things you have to do. Oh my God, I have to go pick up my kid at 4 o'clock. I have to start dinner at 5. I have to, clean out my fish tank. If you have a timer set for a specific amount of minutes, you're going to just be able to focus on your book. So whether it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, setting a timer on your phone is a great step toward making reading a habit. For me, even though I'm a natural reader, I do it every day for a few hours a day at different times. In the morning, when I know I have to go to work, I set a timer on my phone for 1 hour. During that time, I have my coffee, read my book, and I don't worry about having to get ready to go to work because I know my timer will go off and I'm not going to be late, even if I'm in a really engrossing part of the story or what have you. So set the timer on your phone. It's a great way to just focus on your book. Lastly, accessibility. There are a lot of times throughout your day when you don't even realize that are missed opportunities for reading your book. Lunch breaks, waiting for appointments, on a commute to work if you take a bus or a train, if you're sitting in an appointment, or if you're waiting to pick up someone after school, what have you. If you have a book with you, you're more likely to pick up your book or your e-reader, however you like to consume, and it's a much better use of your time than pulling out your phone and mindlessly doom scrolling or seeing what terrible things have happened in the world today, or, how bleak the future is or whatever. That's not life enriching to me. To me, I think you're way better off to pick up a book. Read a chapter, read a few sentences, read a paragraph or two while you're waiting. It doesn't matter. It's just such a nice massage for your brain. You know what I mean? Life is heavy. Things out there are scary and bad sometimes. So if you have a book to read, you can just bypass all that nonsense and really have a life-affirming, life-enriching way to spend your time. So yeah, I carry a book with me all the time. And it's amazing the amount of time in your day you can find to read. As Stephen King once said, reading is a great way to fill in those inevitable dead spots in life where we have to wait or whatever. So those are my tips. Just to recap, number 1, find a subject of a book that really interests you, that you really can engage with, and that you're really going to enjoy. Number 2, seek out a real live human being to have a conversation with about your taste in books, about things that interest you, things you like, whether you take inspiration from movies or television or nature. Having that conversation will give you a more personalized recommendation of a book you probably will really love. Number 3, don't get hung up on labels. Be open-minded. Read everything. Read nonfiction. Read classics. Read books from authors that live in a different country than you. Read story collections. Read popular authors. Keep an open mind is the point. Next tip, be deliberate. Make a decision and stick to your decision. I'm going to sit down and read, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 hours, whatever. Make a decision and do it. Set the timer on your phone. Great way to build a habit. You won't be distracted by other things going on in your life and other things you have to do. If you know your phone has your back, it's a great way to build the habit. Accessibility is the last tip. Have a book with you, whether it's an e-reader or a physical book, have it with you all the time throughout your day. And if you're really enjoying what you're reading, you're going to make time to read. It's just going to happen naturally the more you get into it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this will inspire you, whether you're someone who is just getting back into reading, someone who's never read before, someone who's wanting to maybe try a different type of book. I hope these 6 tips have given you some value and that you're going to put them into practice, and it'll just make your life better because books are amazing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.